What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel. Check out the content. With that being said, man, I'm gonna go right in on the topic for the day. This Puff Daddy, his situation just keeps getting worse. It's going from like bad to worse. Puff Daddy, as you probably heard, Puff Daddy got caught with a phone, and making phone calls inside of the prison. Allegedly trying to contact witnesses and get them to post favorably on their social media page. Also trying to get to sway them to get them to not testify and really try to make things go his way. That's what the allegations are, right? And so in my opinion, though, I think with this with the phone situation, I don't really think it's as serious as people making it out to be. Number one, Puff Daddy probably knew or had some idea that, like it was a setup. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like that. Because number one, going into prison, Puff Daddy's lawyers probably told him, do not discuss your case with anybody. Don't trust anybody. That's number one. And then number two, they probably reminded him, do not discuss your case and don't trust anybody. So that's number two. And so when somebody comes up to you and give you access to a phone after your lawyers have instructed you not to do so, Puff Daddy probably took the phone, but said he was going to limit what he was speaking about over the phone just in case, and assuming that that it was a setup. And the reason why he went ahead and probably spoke on the phone is because he's desperate, so he said he'll take that chance. I guarantee you he probably thought to himself, all right, I'll take this chance, but I'm not going to say anything really that's going to incriminate me, right? And so I think that's why the prosecutors or the powers that be, people who had those phones, that phone bugged and was listening to that phone, that's why they probably pulled the plug on it, because he probably was speaking on that phone as if he knew, my chair went down, as if he knew that somebody was listening. Because if he was able to, like, if the state was able to gather more information and things that were more incriminating against him, they would have let this situation go on and on. Only way they would have stopped it is if Puff Daddy would have caused a situation where somebody might get harmed or something like that. If he would have called for somebody to do something to somebody, but other than that, the state or whoever was listening on those phones would have continued to allow him to talk on those phones, because that would be like an ongoing investigation. But since he probably was saying stuff on the phone, they was like, we can tell we're not going to get much. But what we do have, we can carry it to the judge and say, this is another reason, for us not to allow Puff Daddy to get bond, to get bailed out, right? And so that's probably all they got, just him just making small talk or speaking on stuff, not really, saying anything that was really incriminating. So they say, okay, well, Puff Daddy, he broke the law. He knows he's not supposed to have a phone. So he don't have any respect, for the law or the process of the law. So how can we trust that if he get bail, excuse me, how can we trust that if he get bail, he won't, that he'll listen to that. He's incarcerated, he's locked up, and he's not even following with that. So, I don't think that situation right there is going to be, I don't think it's going to be real bad. I don't think his lawyers are going to appreciate it, because that's more work. That'll make the lawyer's job harder. But other than that, I don't think that phone situation is serious. Also, I want to speak on like his mother. Like, allegations have come out, people saying that his mother knew about the parties and may have even participated in the parties, right? So I don't know that that's true, and I wouldn't really comment on it except for to say that Puff Daddy was the person in his family who changed like the direction of their family, meaning like he put his family in a position where, you know, he just brought them out of, let's say, poverty, for example. He just brought them out of poverty, and he took them to a whole nother level, right? He took his whole, just changed the whole, you know, the whole outlook for his whole family, for his mother, his kids, and everybody, you know, who's close to him. So when you do that, my question is like, do you have the right to, after you bring your family out of a situation, out of poverty, to put them in situations or expose them to situations that could, you know, that could really jeopardize the family again, as far as like have the family just be taken back down? And so that's my only question about that situation, because there are allegations also that his sons were involved in the freak-offs, right? And a lot of times when gangsters are involved in illegal operations or illegal, you know, they just lead a criminal lifestyle, they don't want to expose their family to that, you know. And so if Puff Daddy did expose his mother to that, if he exposed his sons to that, I just think that, you know, that to me is just really, I don't know. That's just I don't know what to say about a person that would expose their mother or their son to that. Like it, you wouldn't want them to participate in anything illegal, because I mean, I don't know. That just shows like a lack of leadership. It just shows like selfishness, a lack of disregard. You know, it's just a whole lot of, it's just wrong on so many different levels. And so I don't know that, you know, that those allegations are true. Like if his mother knew about the parties or participated in the parties, that's just weird, you know, to have your to have your kids participate in stuff like that with you. If that's true, that's weird. You know, I know guys who you know, people who drink and smoke don't even want to drink or smoke with their kids. They don't feel right doing that with their kids. And so for him to participate in those type of activities with other members of his family, if that's true, that's just crazy. And another thing, one more thing I want to say about this Puff Daddy situation is, I don't know. It's hard to say like if he will be able to get out of this situation without doing any time. But the you know, when Puff Daddy was speaking about like we got to get Donald Trump out of office, and you know, he's no good for America, and he said a lot of things that were really, he just went at him hard. He said a lot of things that was, he just really talked crazy about Donald Trump, right? And so now that Donald Trump is the president, I mean, I think that Puff Daddy has almost no chance of getting a pardon from Donald Trump. You know, I think he's going to regret, you know, and let me know if you agree with me. I think Puff Daddy is going to regret, you know, the things that he said about Donald Trump. I think if he goes to jail, you know, that I think, you know, I seriously doubt that Donald Trump will pardon him. You know, Donald Trump pardoned rappers and entertainers before. He pardoned Kodak Black. He pardoned Lil Wayne, and you know, he pardoned a few other people that were not like in the entertainment business, but he pardons, you know, some people from the African American community. And so now, man, with what Puff Daddy said about Trump, man, I you know, I seriously doubt that there, you know, that would even be on the table for Puff Daddy. So if Puff Daddy winds up, you know, going to jail for this, then you know, that's you know, it's a wrap. Like I said, that pardon situation, because of how he spoke about Donald Trump, I think that's off the table. So yeah, that's my my take on the situation. Like I said, I think that, you know, it's gone from bad to worse. You know, it's just seemed like every move Puff Daddy make right now is the wrong move. And it's really hard to fight a case while you're in jail. And so that was the desperate attempt for him to use that phone and to, you know, and to try to, you know, I don't know, you know, just to try to contact people on the outside, knowing that he was taking a chance, knowing that it probably was, you know, a setup. And so, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think about the Puff Daddy situation. And don't forget to leave a comment. Make sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll check you all out on the next video. Peace.